Okay, we're here with Indiana State men's basketball coach Greg Lansing. Greg, when I look at this practice, I think the fairest way to put it is that there's a lot of talent out there that has to be refined, and that's just part of the deal when you have a roster full of new guys, and that seemed to be the deal today. Is that kind of a fair way to put it as far as where the progression of these guys is at?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. We have 7 guys on the roster that haven't played a minute for us, so that's a very fair assessment. We're going to have to break down things a lot more, explain things, repeat things that we have to do and do it the right way. The biggest thing what you want to do to start is to develop a tremendous pace. So whatever you're doing, you're going to, even if you're going to make mistakes. So you got to be able to handle a little bit of adversity too. These guys are learning all that stuff, just like when a buzzer goes off when you're getting interviewed. But we're stopping things and teaching a lot more for sure. But I like the talent level.
You want to set a tone right off the bat, and how do you do that with these guys? And kind of, you don't want to baby them. I mean, you don't want to start out slow and then work your way up to something. You kind of want to start at a certain level and maintain it. How do you do that with these guys?
Well, we started this summer with it. We had them here for 5 weeks. Every one of them were here for 5 weeks together. We established the pace and how we work here. And what helps is to have a good veterans returning with it. They show how hard we're going to work. Those other guys better follow through. Otherwise, you're right, we're not going to baby them, and we're not into that. These guys are going to learn how hard it is, but it's very rewarding at the end.
You look at a guy like Trey Bennett, who's coming in, could obviously play some point guard, a little different than some of the true freshmen and all that, a little different expectation. Do the guys who have some experience, do you have a different expectation for those guys, even though they are new in the program?
Yeah, you do, but it's the learning curve shortens here real quick once you get to playing somebody that might want to beat you. Devontae and Christian and Justin and Kitch and all those guys have tried to help these young guys as much as they can. They have to continue to be better leaders, but the other guys have to listen. They have to listen and concentrate harder. And when we work hard, the fatigue hits pretty quick. Still got to be able to concentrate, listen, and even when you're sucking wind a little bit, to be able to execute.
Yeah, and even despite that, there was obviously some good things out there today, and it's like a diamond that needs to be shined a little bit. I mean, is that kind of the way it is with some of these guys? Because you saw some of the things they could do. Obviously, they're still trying to work through the process of practice and how things work, but there's some potential there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential. I think we have 15 good players on the team. We have a lot of talent. We lost a lot. We have a lot of guys that haven't had their feet in the fire yet. We have a few that have helped us win big games in difficult places. We like our talent level a lot, but we have to make them a team. You can't roll out just a bunch of talented players out there if they're not cohesive, they're not tough together, they're not working together, not playing together at both ends of the floor. You have no chance no matter who you're playing. So the talent level is good. It's on the coaching staff. We got to continue to teach these young guys and make our guys a team, and the leaders got to do a good job of leading.
Christian and Justin missed some time in practice today. They both seem to be pretty minor. I don't think they're cause for concern or anything like that. But and things happen. But you probably prefer to have them on the floor as much as possible to get these guys acclimated, right?
It's a little different if Justin and Christian aren't on the floor for us. Then you're looking at where you're going to. Where your experience is, who's going to score for you, because those two will be a focal point of the offense, and they both do a really good job on the defensive end. The injuries they've had are minor. They both know how to take care of themselves. They're upperclassmen. They've been through it, so I'm not worried about those guys at all. But they got to take care of themselves to keep them on the floor. But then you have a bunch of guys that are fighting for roles that if Christian's not in there and Justin's not in there, guys that are fighting for minutes and fighting for roles.
All right, thanks a lot, Greg.